Well, there it is. It's off. Hi guys, welcome back. So you joined me in the middle of the job that I just wasn't looking forward to, which is taking this panel off. I've started drilling up the spot welds, as you can see all along here. They also run along the bottom of this window, which is proving a bit difficult to find because they're covered in this rubber. I've tried scraping it off, but I can only find, well, I've only found the one so far. So yeah, they go along there, down this inner edge here. I think, is there some here? Might be a couple. Yeah, there's a couple in here. And then on this, where the wheel arch covers, there's a few in here. And that makes me think that this inner wing is maybe bent, but I could probably just pull that out, I'm hoping. So I've already killed one battery on the drill, drilling up these spot welds here. So I thought I'd just pull the camera out and just show you how far I've gotten. And yeah, it's just a case of drilly and hope for the best. So I'll bring you back once I've got the rest of them out. Right then, progress so far. I think I've got most of the spot welds out, and it's a bit floppy, you can see on the inside, so that inner wing is a bit dented, but I think I can pull that out. But again, the structure of the car seems okay. So it's disconnected from all that. I think there's a spot weld in here somewhere which I can't actually see. Can you see it? I can't see it. Can you focus? No. But I think there's a spot weld there, but I can't quite see it, so I'm just gonna have to drill and guess. And then down here is a bit of sealer, so I'm going to need to try and scrape that off. I did go through in a couple of places, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know if that's a spot weld there or just a bit of flaky paint. I might just try and drill through it anyway. And then the only other bit is under here. There's a heap of seam sealer. I can't see any spot welds. I might get the wire brush on it, see if I can uncover anything. I don't know if this bumper bar will need to come off. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm just trying to. Obviously, it doesn't really matter how this one comes off, but when I go to take the next one off, obviously that needs to be neater so that it fits back on. So if I can figure out where everything is on this one first, it should make life easier. But anyway, I'll bring you back when I've got this off. Oh, there it is. It's off. I kind of cheated on this bottom bit, and I just cut along here. I think it just seemed like the easiest way to do it, and I don't know if I don't know. Yeah, there's some figuring out to do how to get that bit off properly with the new panel. But yeah, that's the panel off. Like I say, this is dented as well, but that should pop back out. And if I leave that down there, come around here, excuse the mess of everything. Like I said, the actual structure of the car, so obviously all this here, so this is the B pillar going into the sill. There's no damage on that at all, which is quite good. A little bit of damage on the edge here, but that'll pull out and clean up. But yeah, like I said, the actual structure seems pretty good. I don't know what this does. I think that's just like a protection thing. But yeah, it's actually quite clean on the inside. There's no rust in the sills or anything. They're nicely wax oiled from factory, these things. Wax oiled. Cavity wax, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, so no wonder these things last so long. Yeah, I'm going to put that panel in the scrap pile and try and batter out this wheel arch and go from there. So the next job is going to be preparing the new panel. I've tried what I can to not go through every layer, so there's like 3 layers here. Some bits I've gone through slightly, but I can just drill new holes in the new panel and weld to like a new bit, I suppose. Yeah, not as bad as I thought, but still not a job I particularly enjoyed. So anyway, I'll get the hammers out and I'll do that, and then I'll bring you back. So this is a donor car that I've got access to and been fighting with for today. It's already cut me once. So I've got all the spot welds drilled out. I obviously try to do this a lot tidier, a lot neater than I did the other one, because obviously I want to keep this panel. It's a really clean panel, and for a chili red it's got no lacquer peel or anything on it, so it's really good. So yeah, I've got it mostly free, most of the way around. That's sharp. Most of the way around it's free. It's just in here, well I can show you in the car actually. In here, inside the door, you've got this thing here, which is basically just like a baffle protection thing between the 2 panels. So obviously this is glued quite far down the panel, and because that panel's good, it's putting up a bit more of a fight than this one was. Obviously this one being an impact, it was actually broken off up until about here. So yeah, it's, as you can see, it's kind of glued all the way around the corner, so it's like the whole panel is kind of glued in place with this. So I'm going to need the car that I've got, the donor car that I've got, still got all the interior in it, so I'm going to need to take that out and try and punch this out. Yeah, it's all free around the edges. I've run out of time for today, but hopefully I can get that loose and get the panel mocked up to here tomorrow and get it tacked on in place, and then it's most of the hard work done at that point. Yeah, I stuck the wheel back on this just to make sure this wasn't going to catch or anything, which it doesn't. I think it's the actual arch or the normal panel comes down to about here, so this is quite far up, so this being dented and all that shouldn't matter too much. Anyway, I've got to go for today, but I'll see you in a second when I should be putting the panel onto this. Look at that. What crash? Hey, what crash? I think that's lining up not too bad. Obviously needs a little bit of fettling to get it in place properly, but yeah, overall I don't think that's too bad at all. Yeah, quite happy with that. Quite happy with that indeed. Obviously it needs to come off again, so I'll tidy up all the bits around the edge and make sure I've got something to weld it to. But overall, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I took it off the jack and put the wheel on just so I would see how it would line up, and it seems to be pretty decent. The door still needs, obviously once I get the panel on, the door still needs moved, so it gets quite close there. And there's quite a big gap down here. Looking at other minis, they've got next to no gap here at all, so the door needs to come forward a bit, but I'll get that done once I get this panel on. I think this should, yeah, that should all line up pretty nicely, that. Yeah. So, quick rundown on what I still have to do. Obviously, need to fit that panel, put the window back in, and then it's just a case of putting it all together. The bonnet has been painted. We don't have a back yet, but I'll put a picture here. So that's been painted. I've got all the bits I need for the front end to put all that back together. That shouldn't take too long. I found a spare steering arm boot because that got destroyed in the accident, so I need to do that. I need to put a new steering arm on it because the one that's on it is slightly bent. So new steering arm, when I do that, put this on, put all that back together, do the alignment, and then just a case of putting the front end back together. Once I've done that, yeah, so we're close, but we're still quite far. It's just one of them. I just need to spend some time on it. Yeah, it is what it is. But that should be enough for this video. Pretty happy with the progress. Might not seem like a lot, but taking that off, well, taking that one off and putting that one on, it's a lot of work. Taken me a lot longer than I thought, but it's been not too bad a job. The panel that I've put on, it's kind of a bit creased and dented in places, but it'll be fine with stickers on it. It'll be fine. It's a race car at the end of the day. I'm not a bodywork expert, as everyone saw with the last bonnet, that one. But yeah, I'll wrap this one up here. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you in the next video, hopefully, where I've got this thing looking a bit more like a car.